Don't know where it goes. I'm on a road. Follow your heart. It won't let you down. Follow your heart. Take the steps beyond your way. Take the steps. When you have a dream, you gotta start. It's the only way. If you're gonna shine, and you're gonna shine, shine, shine. You're gonna shine. Woo! And welcome to the ranch, everyone. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in because we are on a quest. We are spanning the globe to bring you the best in indie Americana music. And in for a treat tonight, one of my friends is coming on, so it's so cool to do that. But we are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7. Now, we are all things indie on this station. And Blast Music 24/7 is a really big step in helping all indie artists because it's a great platform for you to showcase your music, network with other artists, and really put your best foot forward. So everyone check out Blast Music 24/7. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to put up a QR code. I hope you can still use the QR code. I seem to have a phantom box here, and I don't even know why. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so hopefully you can get to Blast Music 24/7. And we have a lot of listeners. You can watch us on Roku or YouTube, but we also have a lot of listeners out there, which is really exciting. We have My Indie Radio out of Paris. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have Plow Zone out in California. Thank you guys. And we have all the streaming services that are picking up the station and spending time on the ranch, which is just amazing, amazing, amazing. It's so good to be here. It's so glad that people are reaching out for new music. That really just warms my heart, you know, that people are here doing that. So, also Hotel Universe supports indie music because you need a great video. These days, you really do. And it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. And that's where Hotel Universe, tell them Randie sent you, and you're going to get a good deal. So, lots of great stuff. So, one of my favorites tonight, my favorite singing trucker is Marie Norris. Let's welcome her to the stage. Hello.
Hey. How are you?
Hello. We already have comments. Billy. What do we got? Billy is shining jewels on the airways. Don't you know it, Billy? That's awesome. Hello, Billy.
Absolutely.
So, okay. Marie, tell everyone where you're hailing from tonight.
Oh, well, I'm actually stuck in right outside Chicago tonight. So not my favorite place to be, but you know.
How did you get stuck in Chicago?
Well, I just picked up over in Chicago Heights. So and I just kind of shut her down because I had a very, very, very early day. And so it was like, okay. Getting up at 1 a.m. in the morning is really, really difficult. So I took a nap and everything before I came on the show. So
okay. For everyone who's listening, like Marie is actually a trucker, the big trucks, the whole 9 yards. And
yeah.
I'm just so impressed by that. And now you're in Chicago. Now, are you limited by how many hours you're allowed to drive? Am I making that up?
No, you're not making that up. Actually, we have 11 hours to drive every day. We have a total of 14 hours that we can be on the clock period. That's on duty and drive time. We have to take a 10-hour break in order to refresh the hours. We have a 70-hour week clock, which means we can only work 70 hours a week, but there is a catch. You know, at the end of that 7th day, whatever we have left on the 8th day, you know, and whatever we drove that 8th day comes back. It's like a recap. So we can continue to drive even though we only have a 70-hour work week. We can still continue to drive on the recaps. Other truck drivers will understand.
I don't know that I
Yeah.
understand. I mean, so you can drive like 11 hours continuously? That sounds like a lot to me.
Right. Yes. But you have to take a 30-minute break in your first 8 hours. Every 8 hours, you have to take a 30-minute break. And of course, we can only drive 11. So, you have to take a 30-minute break of off duty or off duty and on duty combined or whatever. Because they used to wouldn't even let us do that. Used to, we had to take a full 30-minute break of off duty time or sleeper berth or whatever. Now we can actually combine on duty and off duty time. Thankfully, at least DOT gave us that. We are really overregulated out here. So,
Well, Billy's figured it out. He says it makes perfect sense to him. Okay.
well, I'm glad it does because most people that don't drive a truck don't really understand the lingo. But yeah, we can continue to drive. I could literally be out here and I am out here for 30 days, sometimes, 6 weeks, and I'll literally run off the same clock and not take a 30 or not take a 34, which is our reset. We have to take a 34-hour reset.
Okay. Do you
So
sleep in your truck?
I do. I'm actually in the bunk now doing the,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So when do you find time to sing and make music?
Well, I sing in the truck.
Well, there you go.
I actually do videos from the truck quite often.
Yeah, the last
Um,
one, the second one we're going to see, or is it the third one? End of the road. Yeah, you're in your truck,
yeah, yeah,
which is all right.
exactly.
We're saving that one for the end. We're saving that one. So
Right,
you should do show your truck. So you got to film with where you are and what you got.
right, exactly.
You got to use
Yeah,
your resources.
yeah, you do. Yeah, it's awesome to take everything in. Um, and I've been out here so long, it's like second nature now. And it's like I don't know, the singing and the trucking kind of mixes very well, or it does for me. And as long as my company doesn't really gripe at me a lot, I can still do shows and I can do anything a regular artist does, release new music,
Mhm.
um, do, like I said, shows, and I go live from the truck all the time. I love singing from the truck. I mean,
Yeah,
'cause I wouldn't get any practice at all if I didn't, because this is my full-time job, So,
yeah. Angela is chiming in. She's saying, "Yay, Marie Norris."
hi.
That's it. Showing some love. Thank you, Angela.
Yes,
So,
thank you.
what do you call home? Besides your
I
truck, your truck is home, but do you have a home base?
Yes, it's right outside Nashville. I literally, my home base is just across the Kentucky line. I'm about 45, 50 minutes away from Nashville.
Okay.
Um, it's cheaper to live there.
Outside of Nashville. Yeah, not inside Nashville.
No, it's outside and it's literally just over the Kentucky line from Clarksville.
From Clarksville. Yeah. Because Nashville is kind of getting, what I'm told, is getting kind of pricey, but
Yeah, Nashville, it costs quite a bit. I mean, to tell you the truth, no one really lives in Nashville anymore. You know,
it's
it's
true.
very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe some big producers or something. But even then, they have
Well,
their studios
yeah.
outside and stuff. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, big producers, of course they do. I mean, the ones that make the buku money, but even they don't live in Nashville. It's probably outside Nashville, like somewhere like Franklin or Brentwood or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. There's a studio that's really big.
Right,
Yeah, and
right.
it's outside, and that's like where everyone wants to go. So
Yeah, I mean, because Nashville's kind of dirty. I mean, I hate to say it, but Nashville's kind of dirty. I mean,
yeah,
there's only like a few streets that is actually good streets in Nashville. A lot of it's like, you know, run down and dark and scary
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, I agree. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I think it's kind of become a frat house, you
Yeah,
know, you
yeah,
know.
it has.
There are different sections of it, like you said, some are better than others. And you have to look for original music in Nashville.
Right.
You
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of
Because
have
there's
to know
so
where to
many
go.
people. Right. And there's so many people trying to make it on nothing. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's out to get the other person. There's a lot of jealousy in Nashville, honestly. Um, you'll
Mm.
come up on a lot of that.
And I'll tell you, I have none of that. I don't have any patience for that.
Yeah,
indie
me
artists
either.
need to. We got to stick together, and
Right. We have to help each other because I don't want anyone else's success but my own. And I'm not going to walk on you to get mine, as long as you don't walk on me to get yours or use me in some sort of way.
right,
Because I'll help you all I can if, you know, if you choose to do it the correct way, because there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. I mean, any way you look. I mean, for any situation, there's always a right and a wrong way to
right.
approach. So,
Okay, this is totally an aside, but I got rid of my Phantom box. I know what I did wrong.
ah,
They're testing the comments were going up in that little box, but I put the comments up, so I didn't know.
oh,
Phantom. Yeah, they just StreamYard. I'm sorry, this is totally an aside. It shifted everything around when I came into the studio. Like things are on one side that were on the other side, and different.
yeah.
So yeah, okay, that's totally random. Sorry.
It's okay. I do the same thing. I say squirrel all the time. We squirrel from one subject to the other because I can't keep my mind interested in one thing. So I'll be talking about one thing and then all of a sudden she squirreled away and we're
She's somewhere
talking
else.
about
Like
something else. Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
let's go back to this idea of there's a right way and a wrong way to be an indie artist.
Right. Yes, there is.
What's the,
Absolutely.
what's the right way?
Well, I kind of feel that you're supposed to help each other out, and you know, um, you know, be like arm in arm, and it's supposed to be a camaraderie there, and that we're supposed to not hurt people. We're supposed to be good, and we're supposed to fight together. Because we're all wanting the same ending result, right? We all want success in some
Right.
form, and the best way to get success is to help each other,
To help each other because
to be hand in hand.
you know it's really not American Idol, right? There isn't just
No,
one winner. You know, people
no,
can
there's
listen to my
multiple.
music, can listen to your music and like it all,
Right.
and I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, or I don't like that, I don't like it. It's not a true contest. It's,
No, it's not a competition, and it
yeah,
doesn't have to be, because I'm different, you're different. Everybody has their own unique sound, and not everybody is going to like me, or not everybody's going to like you. We're going to have our own little niche.
right.
And then the fans that we share, will do the same. They're going to like other people. We
Right.
don't just have one fan that likes just us.
Yeah.
They like other artists. And are we jealous that they like other artists? Probably so. A lot of people are. But me, I kind of feel like, I just want to live and let live. You know what I mean? I want to have
Billy wants to know, did Marie ever get mistaken for Gretchen Wilson?
that name has been mentioned to me quite often. Yes, I do.
Good call, Billy.
Yes, I do. Yes.
That's
I've been told I sound like her.
that's not
Um,
that's not the worst thing that could happen.
well, yeah, I guess there are worse things that could happen. They truly could be. Yeah. But I also get told that I sound like Janis Joplin. I get told I sound like Anne Murray from time to time. Even the new one is Stevie Nicks. So, you know,
Ooh. Stevie Mix is making a comeback. I love that.
Yeah, yeah, and she's like one of the. Yeah, I was stunned whenever I was, and I even listened to myself sing. Like I posted a video on Facebook the other day of me singing "Landslide," and my God, if I didn't kind of sound like her, I didn't really think I did, but kind of did a little bit, and I was like, I didn't even try to do that. That was kind of odd, and that was a request from a good friend of mine. Um,
All right, before we get to your first song, what's your
okay.
pet peeves of what indie artists are kind of doing that's not so cool?
Well, I mean, technically, I don't hate anybody. I don't try and push hate or negativity, but I really, really kind of wish that they would give us a chance. Other indie artists.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, we have our tight knit people, right? The ones of us that help each other, and we do, and we push each other, we promote each other, we give for each other. Heck, we would donate our time, whatever it takes. Um, bend over backwards kind of to help our fellow brother or sister musician or indie artist out. I just wish that all indie artists would feel that they're not going to be in a competition, because
Okay.
it's not about a competitive nature. Yes, I'm very competitive when it comes to bowling or any kind of game. I want to win, of course I do. I mean, anybody in their right mind wants to feel accepted and to feel like they're good at something.
Right. Right.
But I just wish that other indie artists would kind of give us a chance. Like, I mean, because I'll be the first to bend over backwards to help you. But that jealousy, that green-eyed monster comes in, and what happens? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It just
Right.
it just makes things difficult. I mean, I wish the green-eyed monster and jealousy would just disappear. But that's
Right.
never going to happen.
And it's hard because there's only so many slots to play and so many slots for a DJ. And,
Right,
you can't control who's going to play and what. So you really just need to put your best foot forward,
right.
and be competitive. You want your music competitive, but I'm not competing with you.
Right, exactly. I mean, and you want to continue to put out the best product that you can. And I kind of feel that I'm doing that with mine, that it only gets better because you are only as good as the musicians and the producer behind you as a singer. You cannot do that alone. You have to have great musicians, and you have to have a great producer and engineer behind you, or you sound like crap. You know,
Yeah.
you as just a whole don't make the product. It's you with everybody else
Yeah, the
doesn't
day
make the
of the
product.
demo is kind of gone, unless you're really established and pitching a song to somebody, like you can't, you could do a live thing on YouTube, but if you want something released and get streams and airplay, it's got
Hmm.
to be radio ready,
Right. It has to be. Yes, exactly. And
you
thank
know?
goodness, that I've been very fortunate to find the best of the best people to work with on a
And
constant basis.
right, and you've had along towards somebody that you really tried to emulate, especially in this first song.
Right. Yes, exactly. Absolutely. I
So
love it when I get to talk about my influences, especially the biggest one in the world to me.
right. Right. And it really does shine in Hard Act to Follow. And who is she, like, who that you really tried to emulate and has been a big influence for you?
Barbara Mandrell,
All right,
my
tell me how
biggest
that started.
influence in the world.
Yeah, it's a good story. So tell us how that started.
Well, I mean, I guess whenever I was still in the womb, I came out loving Barbara Mandrell. You know what I'm saying? I guess is
Okay.
the best way to put it. Um, I was rocking the cradle listening to her music. And as I got a little older, I saw Lady as a Champ, and I remember seeing her. She had a song called Reach on there. It was the first time I ever heard her sing the song Reach, and it's an Orleans tune. Um, they did it first, but Barbara did it better. Sorry, Orleans, I can't help it. She was notorious for doing covers and owning the songs. Um, but she made them a lot of money because I think that they wrote that song. They kind of
Right.
co-wrote it.
Right.
But she never did a recorded version. It was only done live, and it's in live format forever on Lady is a Champ. And that stuck with me because she said like a little thing just before she would sing that on Lady is a Champ, and it caught my attention. She talked about young people and how you can have a dream in life, and if you work hard enough at it, and you want it bad enough, and you don't hurt anybody along the way, sort of along those lines, that you can have any dream that you want, you know. Um, and that stuck with me, these little eyes were watching, and I really, really, really adore her. And she has no idea, really, the amount of, I don't even know, the amount of people that she has literally left a lasting and positive impression on.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
She has no idea of the amount of people that she has touched and made a very, very lasting impression and a very positive one on their life. And, I just actually, I mean, on this subject, I'm wearing a shirt. I always wear a Barbara shirt. I have tons. I literally have enough Barbara shirts that I could wear one every day for a month and not have to wash laundry.
You have 30 Barbara Mandel shirts.
I do. Probably more than that, actually. I mean, because I have multiples of certain shirts like this one here. I've probably got 6 of these.
Oh, my goodness.
That I wear on the road because this is my favorite. Well, this one and another Opry shirt that they brought out. And then I love the live shirt, of course, the Barbara Mandrell Live. From my birth year, 81. But, speaking of that, I was pushing here recently for her to win the ROPE, which is Reunion of Professional Entertainers. I was pushing for her to win the Entertainer of the Year award at that award show this year. And she won, with all of the effort that we all put in as Barbara fans. She actually won. And I, literally, I was very, very excited that we as her fans could give her something, that was 100% fan voted.
Oh,
and
those are the best awards. I think the fan voted ones are just so exciting, even as an artist on the other side of things, to know that many people, again, you never know who you're touching. The song goes out on the airways. You don't see the people that are listening, singing along, and I've had people come up to me and say, oh my goodness, this song, that song. And it's just so,
I've gotten that with the End of the Road. End of the Road has really been one of those songs that I get a lot of, I get a lot of positivity from from like,
that was a great message.
That.
Yeah, it's a great message on that one. Really.
Absolutely.
We'll get to that one in a minute. Why don't we listen to your song for your hero, Barbara Mandel? It's called Hard Act to Follow.
Stick of dynamite, a miracle baby girl. When you saw Dolly on the Opry, your heart and soul got stirred. You had to come to Jesus, 3 minutes there in the mother church. Burn that steel, turn some heads, and even slept single in a double bed. I'm on this road because of you. I'm country, but I'm not as cool. God in the music, that means a lot to me. He showed his love to everyone, and that's how love should be. You wore the crown of a comeback queen when life hit you hard. There have been others, but there's not another who can outshine your star. Burn that steel, turn some heads, and even slept single in a double bed. I'm on this road because of you. I'm country, but I'm not as cool. You started that fire in my soul. But Barbara, you're a hard act to follow. Thank you for all the inspiration. Well, you raised the bar. I'll go far if I have had your dedication. Burn that steel, turn some heads, and even slept single in a double bed. I'm on this road because of you. I'm country, but I'm not as cool. I started that fire in my soul. But Barbara, you're a hard act to follow. Yeah, Barbara, you're a hard act to follow.
And we are back on the ranch. We are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7, your one stop for all indie artists. Also, check out Hotel Universe for all your video needs. You got to be competitive in this market, which Marie and I were just talking about. Also, we have our listeners out there. We always love our listeners all the way in Paris, my indie radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. Plow Zone out in California. And we are every place you want to be in the streaming universe, from Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Pod Paradise, Listen Notes, Stitcher, Pandora. We are there. So again, if you're looking for good indie Americana music, you want to be on the ranch. Tonight we are with Marie. We got some comments about that song.
Oh,
She needs a Randy O'Neill shirt.
that's funny.
That is funny.
Well, send me a link. I'll get one and I'll wear it.
Wait, are you going to Iceland this year?
Yes, I am.
I'll bring you a shirt.
Cool, awesome. I wear t-shirts to everybody, so not
Nice.
just Barbara, but yeah, I wear shirts to everybody.
But he also says that was a real foot tapper song, which I totally agree with. That was like, pure, country song right there. Was that one of the first songs you did?
Yeah, that was on my first album. That was on Perfume and Diesel, so yeah.
Yeah.
That was on the full project Perfume and Diesel. Yeah.
Okay. Right. That was good stuff. Okay. From Barbara, this is one of my favorites, New to Old School. And we were talking about this before the show started, like how people are new to old school. And I always love it when I see teenagers like doing something from our era, and I'm like, stop stealing our stuff.
Right. We had it first, dang it.
And they claim it as their own. Like,
we're the ones that made it cool.
That's right. We're still cooler than you.
Right, exactly.
So tell us about
the originators.
Yeah, we're the real deal over here. Stop it. But yeah, it's cool that they're listening to Ola, but they don't always know where it came from either. Like, again, they claim it as their own, and I'm like, no.
Right, exactly.
So tell us what inspired you to write New to Old School.
Well, in a nutshell, it really was, just a kid calling me old. Basically telling me that I was past a certain point in life and that I really should just give it up or something.
Oh,
And then he wanted to flirt with me in the same sentence. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, dang. And the next thing I know, New to Old School came about due
right.
to actually literally just being in a conversation with someone that thought he knew everything because he was in his 20s. As we all go through that point, that period in life,
Okay.
where we think that we know everything and that no one knows better than we do. And we have to get off that high horse eventually. But yeah, that's where New to Old School came from, was being told that I was old by a younger fella and getting flirted with in the same sentence. I mean, almost immediately. Why do you want to flirt with me if you think that I am
You're
old?
too old. I know. Like, you should be flattered now. You're so old. You should be flattered that I'm going to flirt with you. Like,
Right, exactly. Right, exactly. Because I'm ancient and my female parts have turned to dust.
you're right. And I guess some women are a little insecure would fall for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not insecure.
You know what? In this business, you gotta have a thick skin because people just say that.
Yeah, they're ugly. People can be very ugly, and I hate that. I
No.
hate how ugly people can be.
You know,
So,
I was filming a video on Monday at a video shoot. And I
mhm.
was being a real stickler about certain things about guitar. And I'm like, you don't understand the comments that will come out, like, to bad air. I got called out for bad air guitaring. Like, stupid stuff people will write. And I'm like, no, we have to make sure the music's playing in the back or something like that. Like, people,
Right, yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because it makes you look stupid, and then people think you look stupid, and people are mean. I mean, there's not very many people out there that don't want to tear you down. I mean, it's crazy how people are.
I
And
don't know, Marie. We got Billy's flirting with you. He says he had good taste flirting with you.
well, thanks. I
So,
appreciate that.
yeah, right. Go Billy. That's why he's my. Well, now he's not my favorite, but
Well, at least, hey, at least he didn't insult me first.
you know what? That's in the dating realm. I guess that's what it's come to. Like,
Right? Insult and then flirt, or then insult and then flatter. Not a good combo, dude. Not if you want to get anywhere. Not a good
no.
combo.
Do guys even buy you drinks anymore? Like, before you get propositioned fully? Like,
Well, I don't know nothing about that because I don't go to the bars very often anymore. But back
yeah.
in the day, they used to still do it. I don't know if they still do now. Because God, it's been forever since I've actually been in a public bar. I mean, unless it's with friends, like say for instance, I go in with friends,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
close pals or whatever. I literally very seldom go to a public bar anymore.
Yeah,
Because
if I
one,
go, I go to a bar, I'm with my girlfriends, or I'm going to
yeah,
see a band or music or something. Like, there's got to be a purpose. I just won't go. I'm going to hang out at the bar.
yeah. I mean, the only time, literally, I went to ISSA last year, and I went to the public bar there. The Wild Wings or whatever.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
bands,
the
all
only
our friends
time
were
last
playing.
year
Yeah,
I went out.
yeah, our friends were playing though last year. So
Hmm. Right. So
yeah,
we were literally sitting there jamming. Michael Bate and I hung out at the first one. He sat with me at the table, and then there was Lord, I can't remember all the people that were sitting there at the table with us. I
right.
mean, literally, it was like we were the popular kids. It was fun
Kids table. I love
listening
it.
to everybody.
Yeah, I was actually, and I might do this year. There were song circles back at the hotel. So
Yes.
I
We
kind of
were in one or two together
yeah,
last
yeah,
year.
yeah. And they actually expanded it this year because they were so popular. So I don't
Uh-huh.
even know if I'm going to get over to what is it, Wild Wings? What is it? The wing place?
Yeah,
I don't
Buffalo or Wild Wings. I can't remember. I want to call it Buffalo Wild Wings, but I know that's not it. Uh,
I don't know. It's just
it's something Wild Wings.
and the ISA Awards, International Singer Songwriter Association, is where Maria and I met like over 2 years ago now. Right. And
Yeah.
again, you've heard me talk on this show about ISA and groups like ISA that support indie artists. And it's coming up next week. We're going to be in Atlanta. And it's just a couple days where, I mean, there's just a couple hundred singer songwriters that are getting together from all over the world. And they're not all Americana. There are some pop from, India. There are, all kinds of styles that come together
Oh, absolutely.
and celebrate each other. And then afterwards, there's an after party, which is just a lot of fun.
Oh gosh, we had bukus of fun last year. I mean, we were all by what they call the campfire, but there was no fire, of course, because it was the middle of or the end of August.
In
And it
Atlanta,
was
yeah.
hot.
We were around the pool, is where we
Yeah,
were.
we were around the pool. Yeah, we were all out there just singing and going back and forth, and everybody had a turn.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
It was a
That
lot of
camaraderie is awesome, and it's infectious.
It really, really is. It really is. So let's listen to New to Old School.
Okay.
If you never sipped a Coke from a cold glass bottle, drank water from a garden hose, if you're an addict for AM static, craving that country gold, if you never, ever wrote a love letter or used a phone with a dial, let me say a little personal touch never goes out of style. I might not play as fast as you, but I'm still having a ball. You just need some time to catch up to me, that's all. Let me bring you up to speed on cool. I can tell you're new to old school. My truck's got cranked down windows, AC, cause I'm into stuff that works. And I still bring my old King James with me to church. My favorite kind of pie is moon, my favorite sound is twang. Even though we're worlds apart, it's okay, we can hang. I might not play as fast as you, but I'm still having a ball. You just need some time to catch up to me, that's all. Let me bring you up to speed on cool. I can tell you're new to old school. Boys turn into their daddies, girls turn into their mothers. Won't be long till you'll be saying age is just a number. I might not play as fast as you, but I'm still having a ball. You just need some time to catch up to me, that's all. Let me bring you up to speed on cool. I can tell you're new to old school. You're new to old school.
are back on the ranch. We are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7, your one stop for all indie artists. And it's just not Americana on Blast Music. You can find all different types of genres on Blast Music. So if you're looking for new music, new sounds, check out Blast Music 24/7. Lots of stuff going on there. So, are you heading down to ISA, the International Singer-Songwriter Summit, on Thursday?
Yes, yes, I should be there. I'm trying to make it the first thing in the morning on Thursday, but it might be a little later in the day. I don't know yet.
Now, I have a show the night before, so I'm not going to get there till like evening on Thursday. So I'm going to miss part of the summit.
Yeah.
So,
unfortunately, that's what a lot of us are doing, but I got to drop my dog off at the groomers. Well, not the groomers, but the
boarding. Yep. Okay, Billy says thanks for the country gold. That's what this is, a night of country gold.
Well, thanks. Not a better label, even though I always say I don't like labels because I do like to do what I want to, when I feel like it. I don't like being boxed in. Can't put baby in a corner.
You're a country girl.
I'm not calling myself a baby, but you can't put me in a corner because I'll fight my way out every time.
Yeah, but you are a country girl.
I sure am. Yeah, I don't deny that. Not at all.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a country girl.
There's your next song right there.
Right.
Well, we're going to write that in Atlanta, you and me. We're going to write that.
Okay, let's do that. Let's
do that.
And we'll sing it together. Proud to be a country girl.
That's it. Coming soon. A collaboration. Marie and Randie.
Right.
We're going to write it.
Sure. Yes, we will.
No, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm working my way down. I like that. It's a kind of expensive week, so I do a few shows that I can, make some money and then head to Atlanta.
Yep. It is expensive. It always costs over $1,000. I know every time.
Oh yeah. Well, you're buying all the T-shirts.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Well, yeah, I'm drinking and all that good stuff, because this year though I'm gonna get smart when we're around our little whatever. Everybody can just come to my room because I'm gonna have the beer and the booze hooked up because I'm bringing my own.
That's it.
I'm paying $8 a bottle for beer or whatever it was, $6 a bottle.
We'll do that.
Yeah,
hopefully we'll be close. The dynamic duo. Billy's calling us. Yeah, we'll do that.
Batman and Robin.
I know Candy Carpenter's usually good about having snacks in her room too.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, this year I want to save money, especially on that. I mean, because $6 a beer, that is crazy. I mean, I don't mind buying it when we're at the at the live show, at the at the pre or the post party, but dog, shoot. At the hotel, we shouldn't be paying $6 a bottle.
Oh, I know. It just came from Music Fest, which is a big music festival out here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And everyone has their Music Fest mug that they buy.
Right.
A refill for the mug was $20.
Wow.
Now, in their defense, there's 11 stages going at once. And they're free. You just walk around and find what band you want to listen to. It's the most amazing thing. But if you want to eat or drink,
yeah, you pay for it.
You're going to pay for it. And you know what? You are paying the musicians, so.
Right. And that's good. I mean, that's a good deal, actually, because they probably already paid them.
Yeah. I mean, 11 stages going at once. It's so super cool. Super cool. All right, let's get to your last song, End of the Road, which I just love the message here because we all need to hear it every now and then. Marie, tell us about this.
So, End of the Road was like, I had been working on something to that effect for a while. Because suicide is one of those subjects that you just don't mention. It's like a silent kind of ache, one that you do not discuss because, oh, heaven forbid that mental illness is actually a disease. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
depression is something that needs to really be looked at as a disease.
Correct.
Because we all suffer at one point or another from depression. And the unfortunate thing,
For COVID, more people realized the extent of depression than ever before.
right, they did. And, unfortunately, a lot of people suffer silently.
Yeah.
And, whenever this song was written, I was trying to be uplifting and positive, to send out a positive message to everyone, to broach a very difficult subject. And I think that it was well written in that area because, I mean, it was something that had to be gone over and over and over again, to make sure that it was correct. And Bill DeLuigi co-wrote it with me in Nashville, because it had to be done correctly, and I didn't want it to sound too, I didn't want it to be too in your face, to where people wouldn't listen to it. I wanted it to bring positivity, not negativity. I wanted it to be 100%, uplifting, making people feel happy, making them want to reach out, because that's the message of the whole thing. And I even have my little saying, my little slogan, reach out when in doubt, don't be another ribbon. That's my slogan. And I literally, even if they have to reach out to me, I'm willing to listen, as long as it's for the right reasons. I've had people reach out to me, especially people of the opposite sex, that reached out to try and give me their phone number to date me or something. They had the wrong intentions behind it.
Oh boy.
I'm perfectly, able to listen and willing to listen, if it's for the right reasons. I do not want to see anyone hurt or harm themselves. I want love in the world, not hate. It doesn't cost a thing to be kind.
No, it doesn't.
It's literally the cheapest thing that you can do with your time is to spread a little kindness. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to kill you to be kind. And people are spreading so much venom and hate in the world that, you just need that positivity. You need that little something that's going to spread love. And I think that whenever this song was created, it definitely spreads positivity and love and hope. And that's really what the whole message of the song is about. There's someone there, someone cares.
Someone there, someone that cares.
Don't ever suffer in silence. Reach out.
Reach out. Let's listen to End of the Road.
Ribbon on another freight liner, couple of more at a truck stop diner. In remembrance of the ones who gave up on sticking around. There was one for Daddy who strived to get by, thought he was worth more dead than alive, and a mother that gave up on looking for a break in the clouds. Then the rain came down. Life comes at you fast. Did anyone take time to ask, what's your 20, where you at? How you doing? I got your back. to be the end of the road. Try to kill the pain, but the bottle ain't a lifeline. Still stuck in a tunnel, miles from sunshine. You tell yourself, don't tell anyone else. Well, you've got people that love you all around you. This world wouldn't be the same without you. If you're breathing, you're a survivor with a story to tell. We all need help. What's your 20? Where you at? How you doing? I got your back. We all get lonely, carrying a heavy load. I wanna tell you someone cares. I'm here for you 'cause I've been there. You've still got some good years left to go. You know, this doesn't have to be the end of the road. There's no time like today to reach out to someone and say, what's your 20? Where you at? How you doing? I got your back. We all get lonely, carrying a heavy load. You know, this doesn't have to be the end of the road. It's not the end of the road.
This is Marie Norris. Thank you for listening to my song. Remember, always reach out when in doubt. Don't be another ribbon.
Oh, great song. We are back on the ranch. We are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7. Thank you guys for chiming, for listening tonight. We are here live on Mondays at 7 p.m. and you can join in, as a lot of people have tonight, which is really exciting. We are also on the radio station, the Plow Zone from California, My Indie Radio, as well, out in Paris on Thursdays. Plow Zone, I think we're on Wednesdays. So, and you can listen anytime on any of the streaming platforms. You can find us on the ranch. And if you want to be on the ranch, just find my website, Randie O'Neil, RandieOneil. Spell it right or you'll get a baseball player. RandieO'Neil.com/shows. Fill out the form properly, please. Just give me all the information and we'll get you on the show. And you could be here on the ranch. And I agree with Billy on that comment that sometimes a smile can just change someone's life.
I agree with that too. I offer a smile. If I can't offer nothing else, I'm going to smile. I'm going to give you my best smile.
Yeah.
I always believe that that's the window to the soul. And if you got a beautiful soul, well, everything else about you is too. So, you know.
What does that mean?
Beauty comes from the outwards in. So, you know, or inwards out. Excuse me. I said that backwards. Doggone it.
All right. Billy says 3s and 8s, Randie. What does that mean? 3s and 8s. Wait. 3s and it's Randie. Okay. I don't know what I mean.
3s and it's Randie.
Okay. I love you, Billy. I do. We had a lot of people listening tonight, which is really great. Really great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So what's next for you, Marie? What are you working on?
Well, trying to get the new release. It's been kind of like a real quick decision to go ahead and try and get God, Barbara, and Elvis released, which is another tribute that involves Barbara Mandrell, but also involves
Shocker.
God, and Elvis too. So, I mean, because anybody that knows me knows that Elvis is my male version of hero. So, I'm playing with my dog. That's what you see.
Oh, okay, mine's behind me. Well, Angela's gonna be at ISO with us.
Well,
Great
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be great. We're all gonna have a wonderful time. I mean,
have to find each
I'm
other.
really looking forward to it.
Last year, I didn't see Angela till they were packing to leave, and I'm like, "Where were you?" Like I missed them.
I didn't see her until the award show itself last year. So, she found me, and but all of us, heck, we were hanging out at the hotel and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see my dog in the background. Hold on, Moki, come here.
Your dog goes with you on the road?
Yeah, Moki, come here. Come on. Look at the camera, Moki. If I could get it situated.
Yeah, my drummer Mindy's coming down too. She's gonna bring her cajon.
Yeah, she was.
You know what I just did? She's like, yeah, get the song circle together. Yeah, she's gonna bring her cajon for the song circle. So
awesome. Yeah. We had a lot of fun last year with that for sure. I'm trying to show you my dog. I mean, here she is. Oh, she licked me. Oh, there's my baby.
I'm leaning
I was
over like
trying to
I
show you what I
can
was
see
doing because she kept on bugging me. She wants me to pet her. And she's rolling over on her back and everything, wanting her belly rubbed. Yeah, she makes me happy.
I know, and you get to take her on a road. That's amazing. That's got to be.
Yeah.
That's your emotional support right there.
Yes, and if I honestly, if I didn't have her this last month, I think I probably would have went nuts because I've been going through some emotional stuff myself, personally and professionally. It's nothing really horrible, but
You know what? We'll get together. I want to hear all about it.
Absolutely.
When I see you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
we should have a woman's group, like, a support circle.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
We're going to get on that. We're going to, because it is tough. There's such highs and lows, and there are things that women go through, Angela, we got to make that happen.
Yeah, that would be awesome. All of us to have like a women's support group.
Yeah.
I'd be in for it for sure. I enjoy uplifting people. That's one of my favorite things.
Right.
Making people feel good in a world where most people do not.
Yeah, Angela's down.
Yeah,
we'll have to figure a time. Maybe Thursday night might be a good time.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
to pull some girls together and see, if they want to chat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it don't have to be a long time. Moki is insisting on petting. But yeah.
All right, guys. I think am I out of time? Yeah.
Yeah, just about, I think.
Yeah, I want it. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to The Ranch. We will be back next week. And enjoy. Thank you so much, Maria. I will see you in Atlanta. And Angela. All right. Night, everyone.
Night, everybody. And thanks for having me, Randie.
Oh, no problem. Hang out a second, Marie. All right.
I'm on the road. Don't know where it's going.